guys, Nathan from the Underground Shop here. Hey, wanted to do a quick little video of how I made a milling jig for my bandsaw here. As you see, I got the brand new Laguna 1412 and also found some nice black walnut logs on the side of the road, so wanted to be able to cut them on here. Looking online at other milling jigs that I've seen jigs that actually a clamp will hold the piece on the sides, and that way you can cut it up, but it wasn't adjustable from left to right. I've seen others that you actually can drill into the log on the side to hold it steady, so you're able to adjust the depth of cut from left to right. But again, you are putting holes in your log and your workpiece, and so I want to try and minimize that. So I'm trying to go with adjustable all-around milling jig. So we'll see how that goes. Lord knows I save every piece of lumber possible. So what I am going to try and do is literally use the lumber that I have on stock here, not go to the store or anything like that. You know, I got random cut-off pieces for T-tracks that I'll be trying to utilize here. You know, I went to a garage sale, saw, I guess this is a workbench stabilizer, not exactly sure. And when in doubt, you know, cut some dovetails and use the micro jig dovetail clamps. Those are pretty useful. So, but yeah, I'll run through the jig here. If you have any questions, let me know. But I hope it helps y'all out there. So, enjoy. Alright, so got my jig basically completed. Just did a test cut, and everything worked out really well. I'm just cutting out the pith on this guy right here, and I'm going to practice turning some bowls. Haven't done that before. But just want to show you the mechanics behind the jig here, so you can kind of see the operations. And like I said, I'll just maybe turn a couple of small bowls out of there, just a little practice. But yeah, so as you can see here, so these are the clamps that I made from, I guess, a bench stabilizer. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure. Y'all can post in the comments, let me know. But yeah, so I'll squeeze it to the workplace here, the workpiece, excuse me, and from here I'll tighten the wing nuts. I put 2 wing nuts on the bolts here, and I will just tighten them like so to the workpiece. I also have a little spot for an Allen wrench, an Allen key. Whoops, I didn't tighten those down yet. But there's a spot for an Allen key, and they actually fit right into these workbench my clamps, like so I can even tighten it a little bit further. So that's a nice feature. And this guy right here, this will tighten down, just kind of put some downward pressure so nothing moves around. But yeah, so the piece itself, you know, for a larger piece, so you see the back of it. Got my match fit dovetail clamps, micro jig, really nice actually. But no, I'll accommodate large pieces, logs in here that I can start ripping them down. And each cut, I'll move it in, you know, an inch, inch and a quarter, whatever the thickness I want the piece to be. So I'll just keep moving in, moving in, moving in until I get to the very end of the workpiece there. And each time, I'll just tighten up my clamps here. Sorry, that was really loose. So yeah, tighten them up, make the cut, loosen them, and move it forward however far I want to move it. What I can use, I can do like an inch and a quarter, and I can set it to the piece and have the piece come out like an inch and a quarter from there. So that's one way to do it. I also have my my ruler on both sides to keep me accurate. But yeah, so in a nutshell, that's kind of the gist of the item. And as I am, just want to mention, as I am moving it forward, I'm also dropping this down as well. So the actual workpiece, it is sitting on the bottom, and there's extra support. So as I cut, it's going to be a little bit smaller. I'll drop it down, make the cut, drop it down until I can't anymore. So, but yeah, so in a nutshell, that's kind of roughly it. I got the bandsaw milling jig all completed and very happy with it. You know, especially since I use just random cut-off pieces around the shop, random parts that, again, still don't know the name of, sorry. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm glad you got to the end. This was actually one of my first videos to edit, so thanks for bearing with me. But hope y'all get some good ideas from it. I'd love to see modified versions of it. Tag me on Instagram, The Underground Shop. Comment below in the comments. But hope it helps y'all out there. So thanks again for stopping by. Take care.